back to the channel. Welcome back to Daily Porcupine, the ultimate Kotoko fan channel. If you're new here, you know what to do. Subscribe and hit that notification bell. Finally, we end our winless run with a 2-1 win against Legon Cities at the Daewoo Park in Accra. I think it was a very good game, but not too good. Pretty good game because we got the 3 points, of course. I think we really needed to win that game. I said this earlier in the preview that game should be treated as a final, and we don't have any other choice than to win that game. I'm very happy that Prosperity and the boys were able to go there and beat Legon Cities and get all 3 points. I'm very happy with the results we got, and I'm hoping that the form continues. Now, going into that game, we got the reports that Richard Bedu won't be able to play that game because of accumulated yellow cards. We're like, okay, no problem. He should stay out and have other people get the opportunity to play. Fabio Gama started from the bench. In fact, he didn't play. He sat on the bench all 90 minutes. I think it's a very good decision because the nature of that pitch was very disastrous, and I think the game was extremely physical, and that is not a type of game where Fabio Gama thrives. So for the fact that the pitch was horrible and the game was extremely physical, I think Prosperity made the right choice to bench Fabio Gama in that particular fixture. Even though I feel that he will probably bench Fabio Gama in the coming games, probably bring him when defenders are tired, to use his finesse and create chances and all that. I am hoping that Kotoko use him very well, because our previous two coaches, they built the attack around Fabio Gama. But right now, Prosperity doesn't want one player to have the responsibility of creating or scoring goals or creating chances or assisting, and that is why he's giving everybody the responsibility to score goals. Everybody can score goals. Anyone can score. You have seen Samuel Boateng, Mbala, George Mfuegis, Isaac Opong, and the rest. They all have license to go attack, assist, and score goals. And that is how a team should be. Everyone should be contributing. The duty shouldn't be resting on the shoulder of one person or two people. You should be around the team. If you have the opportunity, go out there, impress, and score goals. I'm very happy with the performance we played. After we went down, that goal we considered was the goal we considered was, I don't know, I can't say very bad. It was outrageous. I was disappointed that Razak Abalora hasn't learned from his mistakes. He made the same mistake in the Black Stars against Morocco in the friendly game, and they scored the only goal with that mistake he made. He's not timing. He's running well when he's coming out to get the ball. He doesn't time the running very well, and it ends up going against him, and we conceded a goal which we shouldn't have conceded. Before that game, Legon Cities haven't scored in 4 games. 30 minutes into the game, they've already scored Kotoko. So I was not happy with that goal, the way we conceded, and people have been calling for Razak Abalora to be benched and other goalkeepers to be given the opportunity to go out there and impress if he doesn't improve. So I'm sure that the coach will talk to him and say, please reduce this mistake. If you don't reduce this mistake, we have 2 other good goalkeepers who are very ready to take your spot. So if you don't reduce the mistake, or if you don't improve, they are definitely going to take your spot. So I think Razak Abalora should start timing his runnings and all that. But overall, I think the result was what we needed. Masoikonedu, we know how he plays against big teams, but I'm very surprised that yesterday he decided to attack, and the attacked us very well. Played very well as if it was a World Cup final, but at the end we still got our 3 points, and I'm very pleased. Now, talking about players that impressed, I think I was impressed with Mbella, of course. His positioning, his ability to finish the ball in front of the goalkeeper. The first goal, he faked the goalkeeper before placing the ball at his right hand side. The second one, he positioned himself to get a superb cross from Steven Amankona, just tapped it in and went to celebrate. Then Steven Amankona, I'm sure that he is going to start our next game because he has had the opportunity to prove himself. Prosperity said that during the touchline, he told Amankona to take on the player and cross the ball, and that's what he did. The moment he did that, he took on the player, crossed the ball, and Frank Mbella scored the goal. I'm very happy with that too. I think Amankona has earned his spot. He used the opportunity to play today. He had the opportunity to play today, and he used it very well to give us that good assist. Now, George Mfrege got another assist today, and I am very happy with his performance up front. Even if Legon City's players were rough handling him, they were tackling him, fouling him anywhere on top of that bad turf. They try to disorganize our play by being so aggressive. That is why Prosper Nati stopped them off and brought in Safu Taylor. I think Frego and Frank Mbella's partnership is proving to be fruitful for Kotoko, and I will have to praise the management or the scouts who went out to go and scout these players and recommended them to the club. They did a very good job, and I'm very pleased that they are here with the club. Now, talking about the defense, I think our defense improved a little bit against Legon Cities. I think they've improved a little bit. They're much better than the previous two games. I think they've improved a little bit, and I think the introduction of Mubarak Yusuf in the second half, towards the end of the game, introduction of Mubarak Yusuf, it brought some presence into that defense to show how solid they were. So I think if we can play Mubarak Yusuf and Abdul Ganiyu as our centre back, and I think we are going to do well in the Ghana Premier League. So it's either Maxwell Achiman or Mubarak Yusuf partnering with Abdul Ganiyu. Andrew Sepeo, he's very good in tackling, like one-on-one tackling and chasing the ball to get the player, but using his sense, being proactive, stopping the player from getting the ball or marking a player that is off the ball. He doesn't have the experience. He doesn't know how to track players. He only knows how to follow the person with the ball, and I think that is what he has to work on. If he works on that, I'm sure that he will have the opportunity to play as a starting player for Asante Kotoko in the future. Now, right back, Sharif Mohammed, he did pretty well, but sometimes he missed his tackling and he gave them the opportunity to cross the ball into the box, but there's always room for improvement. And Muru too, he's very good when it comes to attack, but defense sometimes is lacking. He clears the ball into any direction. He's not composed when he's being put on pressure by the opposition. I'm sure Prosperity will talk to him and overall talk to the players that this is how we should be doing things. Prosperity said that after the goal they conceded, he went inside and told them that, see, this goal we considered is a bad goal. I know it has dampened your spirit, but we should go out there and score the goals. So when Kotoko scored the second goal, Prosperity was expecting them to score 3 goals. He said Kotoko had 2 or 3 chances after we scored the second goal, but the players couldn't bury the game, and he was very displeased and he wasn't happy about that, because he wants the players to play their ball at ease. Because if we start defending a 1-goal lead 90 minutes, it's going to force us to make mistakes and put pressure on the team. So he said he's going to tell them that if they have the opportunity to extend their lead, they should take it. That is how you get relaxed, composed, and control the game if you are not on pressure or not under pressure. So that is what Prosperity said, and I'm very I agree with him, because Kotoko will have to start winning teams convincingly, 2 goals lead, 3-goal lead, to relax and play your game. So I think that's all for today. I would like to know your thoughts. What do you think about the overall game? What do you think about the performance of the players? Who was the man of the match? Me, from my man of the match, obviously Frank Mbella was the man of the match. I would like to know yours. Put that in the comment section and tell me what you think. I think that's all for today. If you haven't subscribed, do it right now and hit the notification bell. Till next time, guys. Goodbye.